Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to try to answer 3 different questions that are posed to the community. Paul from Left Coast Model Cars, Tim Nolan of Rat Daddy Studios, he asked a question, and so did Leon. So the first question I'm going to answer is Paul's. So he asked, how do you manage with all your different hobbies? And I'll tell you, I don't know how you guys do it with when you still have a job, but you know, I try to manage, and I'm retired, and it's still difficult. uh, Let me take you around a little bit. I like to stay busy. So this is my mailbox. It's a Bass mailbox, and I just did a few touch-up paint jobs on it. Kayaking. Lisa and I went kayaking last week. Got my plow for the winter. My son's Harley's in the tent over there. I have a '88 Pontiac Firebird hardtop. It's a 5-speed. It's pretty cool. I'd like to redo it, but I don't know. I don't have the proper place for it. I'm clearing out a section of woods over here so I can have some truckloads of firewood dropped off. Here's an oak tree I just cut down, and I gotta split it. This is the little trees, the saplings that from over here, and I'm gonna use that for next year's maple syrup. So my best plans never work out. You know, so I just set a goal and, you know, try to do a little bit here, a little bit there. Yeah, here's the other firewood that I gotta split. This is season, so I'll be burning it this year. Let me take you to another project. Doing a little work on my beehive, repairing it. This is the hard bottom for the fall, and I'll be putting the hard bottoms on here probably in a month from now. I just bought 100 pavers because I'm doing a patio. This is my overgrown field, so I gotta reclaim that. This stone dust for the patio I'm building. I'll take you over there. So I was gonna work on this today. It's beautiful right now, but it was pouring here today. So they call this the Granite State because there's rocks everywhere. So I just, I don't know, last day and a half been pulling off the grass or whatever. It's green, it's not grass, but so I'm doing the roughing in. I'm going to be putting a small deck off of this slider, and then the deck is going to come down. The staircase is going to go right on a patio. It's a 16 by 16 patio. So I got my work cut out for me. If I get tired, I can go on the hammock. I still got plenty of firewood to get. I get about half of what I need for the winter. So I got till first snowfall. And this is every year, you know. My beehives, I definitely got to weed around the electric fence. So knock on wood, no bears this year. In the background over there, that orange thing, that's my sawmill, Wood Miser sawmill, so I can make my own lumber. It's pretty neat. And we'll walk over here, my garden. So, you know, the garden takes a lot of time, you know. I gotta weed this bed. This is zucchini. There's one in over there, a couple actually. But so like zucchini, they won't produce if you don't give them a lot of sunlight. So they gotta be, I gotta go in there and just like cut a bunch of them. But some nice stuff. There's one in here. Okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I love stir-fried zucchini. So I have this, it's like blackberries growing up, like wild blackberries. They grow everywhere. But the root system's underground. If you don't get all the root system, they'll spring up somewhere else. So they're encroaching from this place over here. So last year I did some trimming on the edge of my driveway, and I chipped all this wood and I use it in my garden. So every year it seems like in New Hampshire you're racing against Mother Nature, you know. The first snow usually comes in December, and after that everything is snowbound. But I got my cucumbers. They're turning out pretty good this year. That one right there is probably about 20 inches long. Here's another one hanging down. Tomato plants. Some of them are getting pretty tall. This one right here is it's taller than I am. It's probably like 7 feet tall. But I still got tons of tomatoes. And so over here I have another project going on. I'm making a raised bed. I gotta weed this one. This is my onion patch, boy. So you can't get everything done you want to get accomplished. You know, I can't, and I gotta live with that. And you know, just be happy. Just be happy. You know, the things I do get accomplished. But I got a peach tree right there. I got a couple Asian, like 3 Asian pears over there. I got a cherry tree over there. A couple apples. I have a 24 by 24 pad that I put in a few years back, and eventually I want to put a little barn in there, you know. And this is ghost peppers. I planted them when the day I gave Fat Man from Alabama a shout out. But yeah, I try to manage. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some raised beds out of this 2 by 12s, and they're not pressure treated because I have my vegetables growing in them, and I don't want to have them growing in poison. So yeah, these are 12 footers, so I'm going to cut a 4-foot piece, 2 4-foot pieces, and I'll have 2 8-foot pieces. I'll do a 4 by 8 bed, make another bed, and I'm going to put 1/4 inch mesh underneath it, so chipmunks and nothing could burrow up underneath. And next year I'm going to put strawberries in it. But this one, I'm going to cut a 24-inch piece, and I'm going to use it as the base for my Terry Thacker tribute build. Like I said, I don't get everything done. But you know what? I'm retired, and I do as much as I try to do like take care of the three aspects, you know, the mental, the physical, and the spiritual. And I think if I take care of those three, you know, then I'm a happy camper. But anyways, I'll show you what you know. Tim Nolan asked a question, "What do you collect?" And I'll show you. Yeah, I'm doing some landscaping here in the front porch. My front porch. We got our skeletons that we keep out year round. We're funny like that. I made a peace sign out of wild grapevines. I got to do some work to the porch, like you know, replace balusters and stuff like that. And we got the pots that we put out every year. They're doing well. We got coleus this side. I dug it out last year. I just never got to it. So time to get to it. A little bird feeder. We don't put any seed out until after the bears are hibernating. And Tim Nolan asked, what else you collect? Well, I collect frogs. Oh, look, an avocado tree. Who said you can't grow avocados in New Hampshire? I'll take this in as a house plant before it gets too cold. I have several pear trees. The pear trees are doing pretty good. Well, this one's good, doing good. The other two haven't bore any fruit yet. So I hope that answers your question, Paul. Moving on to Tim's question. I showed you a couple frogs outside. So I'll show you a couple more here. So this one I got from Hawaii, and it's made out of some kind of wood that was from the area. And what you do is you take this little bat thing that stores away in here, and you just go, oop, like this. And that's exactly how they sound like, too, on the big island of Hawaii. And, okay, so this one is, I don't think it's that old, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. It used to be my cigar ashtray. This one is called Freddy the Frog, and is actually a work of art. So one time I was in Las Vegas, and I was at a convention, and I had a half an hour lunch. So I walked out from the convention, and I walked into the casino, and I started playing craps. And some guy got a hold of the dice, and he went on a roll for about that whole half an hour, and I won like $4,000. And so I took part of that winning, and I went into one of the local shops, and I bought this thing. It's it's pretty heavy. It's bronze. The guy sculpted it. There's only I think I think there was 250 of these made or something by this guy, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, I would have probably never bought it if that guy didn't go on that awesome run. And when he was leaving, I flipped him like, I don't know, I think it was like a $25 chip. Thank you. This one right here is a sentimental value because this used to be the doorstop at my grandparents' house. And I don't know how old this is, but I remember going over my grandparents' house, and I don't know, I must have been 5 years old and playing with this thing. There wasn't a lot to play at the grandparents' house. We used to have to go outside and play, or go pick dandelions. We used to get a penny a piece for them. So every time we went to grandma's house, we'd pick dandelions, penny a piece. But pretty cool. So I collect frogs. And if you ask, why do I collect frogs? Well, I'm of French descent, and when I was growing up, we used to be called frogs by different ethnicities, and so I used to hate that, and I wasted a lot of time and a lot of energy hating. When people called me a frog, and I wanted to fight them, and I embrace it now. I'm proud of my heritage, and got a green thumb. I love gardening, and I love frogs. I'm a frog. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Leon's question. To answer Leon's question, and he asked, how do you get your inspiration, or what do you do to get inspired? And well, I watch a lot of your videos, you guys' videos, and that inspires me. The community inspires me. I'll use magazines. Like, there's some cool cars in this magazine. I'll just flip to a couple. But yeah, some nice cars, And oh, that's a beauty right there. The red, white, and blue Bayou. Spirit of America, Porsche 956. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I look at magazines. I'll look at Google Image, like with this frog. I crack myself up. With this body right here, it's obviously a chop 49 Merc, I think. I'm pretty sure. It looks like it to me anyway. So I got this Merc kit out, and I was looking at the different options for, grill and headlights and stuff like that. And so I also keep, like, different things like this right here. Came out of some kit, I forget, but it's clear glass. But I can make a custom tail light with that. That would be pretty cool, So I just imagine things like that, and I try to use my imagination and imagine how it would look, in different paint schemes. And I think I'm going to try a custom paint job this time, and so that's how I get inspired. I listen to music. I watch your videos. YouTube videos. I could just put in custom paint jobs on a scale model, and all kinds of videos will come up, and I'll do that. And yeah, it's I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So I answered 3 questions, and I like to do that too. Killed 2, 3, 4 birds with one stone. I like to stay busy. But so anyways, that's my answer to you guys' question, and everybody have a good night. Peace out.